Hey everyone, welcome back. I figured it was time for an update video. It has been a year and a half since I uploaded my first one. I tried to make a couple videos for between now and then, didn't really work out. I even upgraded my camera. I have an Osmo Action 4. I actually just bought a mic for it too. I got it yesterday, so I'm trying that out now as well. But a lot has changed in the last year and a half since my first and only video. So I figured it was time to show some updates and start recording again. I got a lot of projects on the list, so hopefully a lot of content coming the next couple months over the winter. I'm in Pennsylvania. It's August. It's still warm, but obviously winter's slowly coming, and that means all the cars go away and salt and snow and everything. So I'll have a lot of time, hopefully a lot of time to work. I'll give you a quick glimpse of some of the stuff that's going on, but mainly this video is about the new shop. As you can see, it's way bigger than the last one and a lot more room for activities. So let's get to work. As you can see, this building is huge. It's 50 by 100, plenty of room for activities. I mean, it's 5,000 square feet. My other one was 40 by 40, so this is like 2.5 times the size of that building. And let me tell you, it is great to have. I thought my other building was pretty impressed. So I had 4 or 5 cars in there tightly packed, and you could pretty much get most of them out without moving everything. But the space in here, just having the cars laid out perfectly, and you don't have to move a single vehicle to get in and out, unless you got one on the lift or something, or one in the flat stall over there. I'll get to that. And you're working on it, you might have to MacGyver it a little bit, but besides that, this building is amazing. So just give you a layout. You got one big garage door here. I think it's 14 foot because it's about a foot shorter than the ceiling, and I think we measured the ceilings as 15 feet. Then there's the little man door that's come in and out for a man. That door that's shut, the landlord has utility closet in there. She still puts some stuff in here, and I don't care. We have a great relationship. I trust her. She trusts me. So she doesn't come in here without me knowing. She texts or calls me and lets me know. So it is what it is. I don't care. I don't need the space. So I'll step back here. First car, Tyler's Cadillac, 40 something. I don't know. He tells me all the time, and I always forget. 40 something Cadillac. It was his dad's. Beautiful car. We want to redo it. Just not in the schedule right now. So it's either going to sit here until we have time and that's on the list, or he might sell it. He's been tossing around the idea. I don't want him to sell it. It's a beautiful car. It'd be great for all of us to get on the road and cruise around in it like the good old times. You know, it's a 40 something car. So like the technology in this car is way different than all the new stuff. It'd be cool to go back in time and just ride around. But it's just going to sit on the cover. It's been there for a year since we moved in. As soon as I moved in, he put it there, and it's been there. We move it every now and then if we have to get into the parts room, which I'll show you, something big in and out. But really, the car just sits there. It doesn't move. It's just a storage unit. As you can see, his old wing from a C5's on top, and it just stays covered. So you walk around the car here, and in this room, we call it the parts room, call it whatever you want to call it. I don't care. It's just got parts. I mean, there's a mini fridge and a microwave, and then you just got spare wheels and tires and my shop vac, and then parts, more parts, all the parts. And then Tyler's got his stuff over here. He had to be fancy and one up me, buy this fancy tire rack, wheel and tire rack. But he's got 72 sets of wheels and tires for everything, so it makes sense. So we just use it as a parts room. We'll probably organize it better. The parts on the floor, I need a bin for. That's the only reason they're there is because I needed to lift the other day, and they were laying in the middle of the floor, so I had to move them. That's just parts for the new trap car that came with it that we have to put back on it. I will go over that in a later video. Yes, I did pick up another Corvette. So then we walk out here, around the corner. Yes, there's a lift. But there's stairs that go upstairs. There's a room. So I'll step back so you can see it. But they built a room inside the corner of the garage. So you have downstairs, you have the parts room and her storage closet. And then upstairs there is a room. Her dad would live in there from time to time when he was busy. Over the winter, he had plows and stuff running all the time. So keep the trucks on the road, the people going. I don't have access to that room yet. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. It's like a bedroom up there pretty much. So she uses it for storage now. Eventually, she said she wants to clean everything out of here and give me access to it. So maybe it'll turn into like a hangout room, a chill room, you know, cool, whatever it is, what it is. I don't really need it, but it's just a bonus when I get it. Over there, I got a couch. It's a free couch that I got from my sister, just somewhere to sit, is what it is. The landlord installed that heater right after I first moved in because there's the big one. And that one doesn't work. It wasn't an oil heater. Tree fell in the oil tank, smashed it. She didn't feel like replacing it because it's not that efficient. So the plan is this winter is that heater, the big heater, is going to go away, and she's going to install the same style of heater, but it runs off propane, and then I just have to get the tank filled. That little heater doesn't really work, but it does. Like I run that little heater and I have a turbo heater I run when I'm here all day. You know, I can keep it 50, 60 degrees comfortable when it's like 20 degrees outside. So it works. Not the most efficient or quiet because the turbo heater is really loud, but it is what it is. That's a sink that Tyler built me. Don't have in the tank. We have a pump on it, pressure activated, fill the tank up. That obviously the buckets to catch the water, we dump it outside. That's the one main thing I don't have here is water. There's water here. There's a well. As through that door, you can't really see it. There's a house over there. I do not rent the house. I only rent the shop. There's a well here. The landlord's worried about well issues, so she didn't want to give me access to the water. It is what it is. I deal with it. Right out front of the shop, there's a natural spring, and it flows gallons. So I go out there. I fill up jugs. We'll fill up the tank. Eventually, I'm thinking about getting one of those metal cage plastic tanks outside that's like 200-300 gallons and have it full and have a pump on it to maybe wash cars, rinse stuff off. But I haven't really, I mean, it's an inconvenience at times, but it's not that big of an inconvenience. So as you can see here, I have a lift. When I moved in, the lift was not here. This was all empty, flat. So from my old shop, I had quick jacks. They're great. I love them. They're mobile. But as you know, a lift just makes everything amazing. So I purchased this lift from Advantage Lifts. After a bunch of hiccups, I finally got it. It was installed. It's been flawless ever since. I think I had it installed, I think it was like December. It was either December or January. December of last year or January this year. And trust me, it's been put to work between my cars, and I do side work every now and then out of here. So I have people's cars come and go, and it gets used and abused. Tyler uses it. All my friends come and use it. It's a great thing. It works great. The only issue I have with this, it's rated 10K lift. I have not lifted anything bigger than an F-150 at the moment. It's not very tall. I have the room. There's like 3-4 foot between the ceiling and stuff, but it's not that tall. So if you lift a truck, like cars, it's great. Like vets, cars, even smaller SUVs, it's amazing. It's perfect. Trucks, when you go up and you hit the stop bar at the top so you don't crush the truck, it's like perfectly above my head. So depending on what I'm doing, I have to like scrouch a little bit, and it's just kind of annoying. But it works. It works great. I mean, I love it. It's so much better than jack stands and quick jacks. It's just what it is. So we got shelving, workbench, toolboxes in the middle. There's an engine there. That is for possibly Tyler C5. We will talk about that later. Long story on that car. Maybe he'll let me have it for a day and I can show you around it. Flat stall over here. We just kind of use this for detailing. We do work on it. Quick jacks. I still have the quick jacks. Throw the quick jacks over here. Throw a car, and it's great. I want to put another lift here, but I don't know. See, you got Michaela's car, then my car, then my other my track car that I just picked up, my truck. If I put a lift here, it might make working on her getting her car in and out kind of difficult, and I really don't want to do that to her. So I don't know. There might be another lift coming eventually. We'll see how it goes. When I had my street car torn completely apart over the winter after it broke, we will get into that. I have a video coming. I have a big update on that. I got a lot to talk about. So I'll probably, the next 3 or 4 videos are going to be nothing but update videos, showing you around, showing you what's going on. So, and then you come, flat stall, lift, I don't know. We might just leave it open. It's kind of nice. Tyler, I'll give you a little hint. Tyler did pull most of his engine out of the C5 when he blew it up a couple months ago out of here. And then we kind of pushed it on the lift to finalize it when the lift was open. So it's beautiful space. It works, but lifts are amazing. So I'd like another lift. You got Michaela's car. Behind Michaela's car is a big air compressor that we have plumbed in. So the shop has metal pipe runs all the way through the shop. So we have the air compressor back there in the corner behind her car, plugged in, ready to rock. And then it feeds up into the ceiling and goes over. So you got one hose there by the trash can, the blue trash can. I have the lift over there, or you can't see it. Let me walk over here. I have a hose reel by the lift on the wall. And then back by the front door over there by the sink, there's another one. The only one that really gets used is the lift. The one over by the wall by that trash can there gets used somewhat, but mostly it's the one by the lift that gets used. But that's great. Having one compressor in the corner and it just fills everything up, that's a huge improvement. I love it. It's a little noisy. It's not the noisiest compressor, but it's not the quietest either. But back there in the corner when it kicks on, if you're over here working or talking, people don't really know what's going on. It might kick on because I do have it on right now. So if it kicks on, I apologize. Michaela's car, might have videos coming on that. Possibly hurt clutch. Possibly hurts clutch. I don't know yet. I think so. But without fully tearing it apart, you'll never really know. But I'm about 99% sure something is hurt with that clutch. So we might have to pull the powertrain out of that and put a new clutch in it. Sad story, because the clutch isn't that old. Back behind it, if I don't care if anybody cares, there's a landlord's farm all trackers back there. It's just kind of storage. Back behind the cars, under the mezzanine, just storage. Got my kayaks back there, some other welder, torch, just random stuff. Street car, I'll get into a video on that, but that car got hurt last August, and I had to pull the complete powertrain out and go over it. Kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Track car, I'm calling it. Track vet, that's what this is going to be. I just picked this up last Saturday. It's going to be a track car. It's not complete interior. I mean, it's dedicated. Yeah, I'm going to drive it on the street legal, safe. But I'm going to go join Matt and Tyler and have some fun with it. They've been talking me into it. Last video, which probably 99% of you didn't watch, which is okay. It is what it is. I talked about buying a track car because they want me to join. I didn't want to do it with the car I have. I like to keep it nice. It means too much. Well, it just so happens I found a decent deal on the exact same car. Both 06s, both Z06s, heads cam on both of them. Now, the track car I have to put back together because it's in pieces, but it does have AI 280 heads and some other stuff. But I'll get into that. That's going to be its own video. I don't want to blend this all into one video. This is mainly just a shop video. Truck's parked there nice. The truck was where the track vet was, but since I picked it up, you know, so now it's perfect. We got a truck and 3 vets back here. Can't beat that. Storage on the walls, just stuff that was here, you know. The shelves, they're not in the greatest shape. They're old, they're dirty, but they work. It's great. Organization, that is one of my pet peeves. I like to be very organized. Everything has a spot. You take it, you use it, you put it back in the exact same spot. So yeah, I mean, you got plenty of space to work in here, plenty of things to do. I'm hoping to create more content. That's my goal. Trying it again. I got a better camera, better mic, but it's just, I realize on a personal level, picking up the camera while you're working and talking to this camera, and it's going to be some things I got to work on. I'm sure these couple greatest videos, and I know all the big YouTubers, all the guys out there that do this, they started somewhere, and that's where I'm at right now. But we got an upgraded shop, so we got more room for activities and activities to do in there. Nothing really exciting up here. Just walk up these stairs to show you real quick. It's just a mezzanine. We're using it for storage. It's nothing extravagant, but there is one cool photo thing about it, so I will show you that real quick. But yeah, we got Tyler's spare hood, my spare hood to the track vet that came along, just random junk, spare boxes and cardboard when you need some CAD, you know, cardboard assisted designs, we got the CAD. Just random stuff over here. But this view, you can't beat this view. I could sit up here all day and just stare. You can see the cars beautifully, you can see the truck, the lift, you know. My ultimate goal is, I haven't done it yet, one of these days, now that I have another car put together, I wanted to park all our cars in here. Take like a Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious type picture. Haven't done it yet, I will do it, it'll be on the list. But this view is amazing. Like, I could just sit up here all day and just stare and just think of ways to spend more money on car parts. But yeah, pretty much it. I mean, you can see I got 2 big man doors, so getting in and out of the shop is pretty easy. There's a lot of room. No issues backing a car trailer in and out. Plenty of room outside. The only thing that is outside that's a great improvement is the old shop driveway was horrible. Horrible. You practically had to take that at like some obscene angle before you rip your splitters off and stuff. Michaela even curbed hers once on the stones. This driveway's still stone. Wraps all the way around the building. But it's huge outside. I've had 5 or 6 people park outside, and you still have room for more. So hopefully we can turn this into something. I like it. It's clean what it is with it now, but I want to paint the walls. I want to refresh a little bit. Upgrade the lighting. The lighting. Had these lights been here, she had them upgraded with the electrician came out and put LEDs in them. Made it brighter, but as you can see, over by my toolbox there, back by Tyler's car, it's not very bright. Tyler had got some lights. I have some lights laying around. We're thinking about getting installed, but we haven't done it yet. So just, you know, car activities are way more important than shop activities, even though I'm starting to see that you need to do the shop activities too, or you'll get a laundry list and never accomplish anything.